Hey you guys, if you want to learn how to make my easy and delicious chicken and dumplings, stay tuned. So to start this recipe, I have some carrots and onions here that I just simply chopped up in small cubes. So in my pot, I have a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm going to go ahead and sweat my carrots and onions until they are nice and soft and have a little bit of color on them, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 tablespoon of butter and stir that around until it's nice and melted. Once it's melted, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of flour, and this is all-purpose flour, and give that a good stir and cook that flour out for a good minute. It just needs a minute to get that raw flour flavor out. And then I'm going to add in 4 cups of chicken stock, so basically that whole container, as well as 2 cups of water. So go ahead and season it. I have some garlic powder, some pepper, some salt, some all-purpose seasoning, and I'll list that in the description below, the name of it, some thyme, and 2 bay leaves. Give that a good stir and put the lid on and let it simmer for a good 20 minutes. So after about 20 minutes, this is how it looks. You want to go ahead and add in your frozen peas at this point. I added about a cup of peas, and then also add in your chicken. I added a cup and a half of a rotisserie chicken, the white meat and the dark meat. Gave that a good stir, put the lid on, and let it simmer while I go on to my most favorite part of chicken and dumplings, the dumplings. So I add 1 cup of self-rising flour, some salt, some pepper, some parsley, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, a half cup of whole milk, and then you want to gently stir that. You don't want to do it vigorous because you don't want to develop a tough dough. Just like when you're making biscuits, you're gentle with the dough because you want them to be nice and fluffy. This is the same kind of deal. So I saw that my dough mixture was a little bit on the wet side, so I added about 2 tablespoons of that self-rising flour and gave it another gentle mix. And as you can see, my dough is perfect at this point. I don't need to add anything else. You don't want a big ball of dough because you risk having a tough, gooey dumpling, and then you also don't want it to be too loose because it will disintegrate in your broth. So you're going to go ahead and fish out those bay leaves and drizzle in a little bit of heavy cream just for some richness, and also taste your broth to make sure that it is seasoned to your liking. So I have a ice cream scoop here, and I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my dumplings into that broth, and make sure that at this point your broth is simmering at like a medium heat. You don't want it boiling at this point. And I got about 10 dumplings out of that mixture. These dumplings are going to simmer in that broth for a good 10 minutes. About halfway through, you're going to go ahead and flip them because, they need a little bit of soaking up and attention on the other side too. So go ahead and gently flip them over and then cook them for the remaining 5 minutes. So now we are done here. I have my bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and serve me up some of this delicious chicken and dumplings. And remember, we have that broth that is seasoned to perfection, that rotisserie chicken, those carrots, onions, peas, and those delicious, pillowy, melt in your mouth dumplings. Can you tell that's my favorite part? So you're going to go ahead and garnish with a little bit of parsley to make it pretty. And then I want you guys to see when I dig my spoon into that dumpling, it has no resistance. It is so soft. It literally will melt in your mouth. Girl, I wanted to slap myself after eating these chicken and dumplings. They're so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you give it a try, I hope you love it. And until next time, I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.